Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is, where you are as you're watching this. Hopefully it's a good one. Welcome to day 5 of 12 days of Christmas ornaments with MamaAmes. This is going to be another one of my quicker craft tutorials. So let's jump right on in. Today we're making a rag ball ornament. Another simple looking ornament. Oopsie. But you could customize according to what you want it to look like. So let's go into the supplies. The supplies you'll need for this project are a styrofoam ball. You can use whatever size you have on hand, whatever size you like. This is probably one of the larger ones. This is about a 2.5 inch or 3 inch ball. And let's see, you're going to need some twine for your hanger. You are going to need, I used the end of a paintbrush. Okay, you're going to need that. You are going to need fabric. Now, I used the plain white fabric. I picked up a pre-cut yard of fabric at Walmart, and it was already, like I said, it was pre-cut, it was already packaged up together, and I cut this into 3-inch squares. I will come back to that in a minute. You're also going to need your scissors, your glue gun, and whatever other embellishments that you may want to add to the ball. I chose not to add anything to this one. I kind of thought it was bulky enough. It turned out to be a little bulkier than I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure if I'm going to hang this on my tree. I probably won't. I may make it into a mistletoe ball. I'm not sure yet, guys. And actually, I think the next time I make one, I'm going to use a smaller ball and less material. The other thing you can do, if you don't want a ball that's as bulky, you can cut your squares smaller. So instead of a 3x3, you could do a 2x2 inch square, and that will give you a less bulky ornament at the end. So let's get started, and I will show you or walk you through exactly how to make this. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the twine and cut off a length for your hanger. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, and then you're going to take it and tie it in a knot. This one is a little different than the last one because I'm not going to put a bead on it. It's going to be covered up, this end is going to be covered up by all the fluff from the material, so there really is no need to put a bead on it unless you wanted to do it further up, which you could always add later. Okay, then you're going to take your glue gun and the ball. You're going to put a little dab of glue. Now I'm not actually making this, I'm just kind of demonstrating. So my glue gun is not plugged in, it's not hot. So you're just going to put a little dab of glue down. You're going to push the knot onto the glue, separating the ends. Okay, and your ends, you're going to want to glue those down as well. So you put your glue gun and run a line of glue along the 2 ends of your twine. Okay, and then once that is dry, then you can move on to the next step. So once you've got your squares cut out, whether they're 3x3 or 2x2, I guess you could even make them as small as 1x1. I don't know, I haven't tried that. If you do, let me know, and you can put it down in the comments below, because I'd like to know how it turns out. Or I might even try it and let you know how it turns out. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to take your paintbrush or anything else that has a point on it like this, and you're going to make a hole in the ball. not too far down. You can see how far I put that in there. Okay, so there you go, there's the hole there. And what I do is I did the other one, I just started right at the top, right where the twine was at the top of it. Then you're going to take your piece of material and you're going to put that on the end of your paintbrush like that and gather it. Alright, so you're going to take your paintbrush with the material on it. You're going to put a very tiny little bit of glue. You don't want very much, you don't need very much. Just a little bit of glue on the end. Then you're going to take your brush and you're going to push that material down into the hole that you just punched. And then you just kind of wiggle it out. And that will leave your material in there, and the glue will help maintain it in the hole. Okay? And you just kind of poke another hole. And that shows you how far away. Okay. And you can take another piece of material, put it over your paintbrush again. Try to find the center as best you can. Take it like that. Dab of glue. I'm having trouble seeing. There we go. And right into that hole you just punched. And there you go. Now, I do recommend spacing them a little bit. So you can see there's a bit of a space there between them. Because you can fluff them up. And as you go around the ball, and what you'll do is you can poke another one here. You can make a circle and go all the way around. You can, take it into little areas and fill the area in if you want. It's kind of up to you. I just kind of filled in each area how I wanted it. So poke a hole there. I'll show you one more. Don't forget your dab of glue. Dab, dab, dab. And poke it down in there. Okay, so there you can see. So you want them kind of far apart like that. I like the look of this one better than the first one I made already. Even though I'm not really making this one, I'm going to go back and probably actually finish this one up the right way, because I like the look of it already. It's kind of spread out some, and it's open more. And you can always go in, if you don't like this look, you can always go in and add more to it. And fill in some spaces if you get to the end and you don't really like as much of a space between everything. You can always go back in and fill in your spaces. But so far that's what that one looks like. And you're just gonna keep going and doing that until you're finished. So you can see the difference already. See, this one I really shoved a lot of the material in and covered a lot of spaces. So you can see there. But anyways, that's that. And then the last couple of things you're going to want to do is to make it look like a rag ball. Use your hands. You might want to stand over a trash can when you do this. After all your glue is dry, and you're going to be able to feel it because the ball gets kind of warm from the hot glue. You just want to take it and rub it, and make it look raggedy. Okay? Now, at this point, this is when you're going to add your embellishments if you want some. You can add some pine cones around the top. You could add a ribbon. Where's my ribbon? You could add a ribbon to the top. If you wanted to make it into a mistletoe ball, you could add some mistletoe to the bottom and hang it up in a doorway if you'd like. You could take pine cones. Actually, these tiny little pine cones would be perfect, and kind of glue them in to the material. I might do that with this one. I'm still trying to think of what I'm going to do with this one because it turned out so big. I mean, look how large that is. I might come on at some point and do a follow-up video with this one and with this one to show you the end results. But I like this one because you can do this to match whatever kind of decorations that you have in your house. If you want more Christmas material, Christmas colors, if you like a retro look, if you decorate in blues and pinks, or whatever color decorations you have in your home, you can customize this to match. So that is that. This is the rag ball ornament for today, guys, for the 12 Days of Christmas ornaments. Now, I'm going to give you a preview of what tomorrow, or hopefully tonight, ornament is going to be. I'm going to give you a hint, not a preview, a hint of what type of theme it's going to have. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. What could that be? I don't know. Stay tuned. Keep being kind to each other. Talk to you soon.